We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Bisons of Oakland taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as we'll get this up to the 29.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Dinter. Zach.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, lie.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Hey, go. Hey, tomato.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. That's caught. Andre Yoshibas. Down the sideline he goes. And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Lisa, here we go.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Second and goal.
Lawrence will throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, run. Son. Hey, stay with him.
Now Lawrence. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
His kick is
Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. dangerous return man showing it here. A pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Round 80. Off 52. What's that?
Allen now looks to throw. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
And inches at the 47-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They find some open field here. Down the right sideline. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 33 and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 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 Ginger, attack.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
Red on red. So go, hot. Here we go,
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Go. Hey, tomato.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Silver.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Terry McLaurin, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to...
And touchdown! Jaden Blue, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bisons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stall down here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as you'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
16-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play there for Andy. 41 yards on the ground. And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. Able to fight for about 4 yards now to the 13.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up third.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On red. I got him. This is hot.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a pickup of 6.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
On red. Son, this is hot.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
On the set. Hey,
Gibbs will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A gain of 40 yards.
First down, and they go right back to blue. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 109 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. They go again with blue. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
At the 23-yard line.
Allen will swing this out to blue. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 41-yard line.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, but it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. This one complete to Yoshibas. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
And the Colts, first down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Great job.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Myers' kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. Here's Allen to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they seem to catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting in the ball in the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. From the gun, it's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Love that any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half. They're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were in this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Allen going to go on fourth down. He'll try to do it himself. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And got his man complete. And finally taken down at the 15.
That's good for an Oakland first down.
Now Allen going to change it up.
At the 15-yard line.
On first down, it's Blue. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
But defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
In motion right goes Sutton. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He'll try to do it himself. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. 4th Fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going to the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you got
the Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Hey.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. 116 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Second down and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Open man is Yoshibas.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I wouldn't never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. Promised that I wouldn't never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave